B-Marsh Boxing was good boxing heads and fight fans around the world. So Canelo Alvarez, he gets a pass. He gets an exemption from the IBF not to fulfill his mandatory duties. Yesterday, I'd read an article that the IBF had ordered that Canelo faces IBF mandatory on or before August 8th, and they had 30 days to come to agreement to make that fight happen. You know what I'm saying? So I seen that article. I didn't make a video about it, but I was like, all right, yeah, bet we'll see, we'll see. And sure enough, a day later, the IBF grants Canelo Alvarez an exemption. And you know they claim that since Canelo holds a lot of belts, you know they giving him an exemption not to fulfill his mandatory. You know what I mean? And I knew this would happen with Canelo. Canelo's a man of stature in the boxing game. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking to myself, they try to make him fight by August 4th or before. What's up with this Mexican Independence Day weekend? Excuse me, in September. That's when Canelo fights, either that or in Cinco de Mayo, twice a year. And the IBF was trying to interfere with that with the mandatory, who is Sergey Derevchenko, matter of fact, by the way, a man who last fought, won a decision about 3 weeks ago versus Jack Kolke from Germany, a man who has fought for the vacant IBF title, and he lost to Danny Jacobs. So Sergey Derevchenko has been in the IBF rankings for quite a while. He's matter of fact the reason why Triple G vacated his IBF strap in order to face Vanis Martirosyan. Now, you tell me if that's a duck or not. You tell me. Man vacated his IBF strap not to face Sergey Derevchenko, but to fight Vanis Martirosyan, who was out the ring for over 2 years and coming up in weight, matter of fact. Now, Canelo Alvarez, the IBF is usually the most strict um, sanctioning body out there. They'll strip you quick, fast, and in a hurry. You know what I'm saying? They will. No matter how many belts you hold. So this isn't something that the IBF does often, giving guys who have unified or who have multiple titles in a particular division an exemption. Nah, they don't do that for everybody. They ain't do it for George Foreman when George Foreman beat Michael Moore. You know what I'm saying? Um, they ain't even do it for what's his name? Even Winky Wright. Winky Wright when he beat what's his name? Shane Mosley. When he beat Shane Mosley and became undisputed at 154 pounds, he had to fulfill a mandatory, which was Kasim Ouma from Uganda, IBF, and who became a future IBF junior middleweight champion. But that was his mandatory. Shane Mosley and Winky Wright wanted to get it on again because that's where the money was. There was no money in really fighting Kasim Ouma at the time for the man Winky Wright. So guess what? He got stripped or vacated his title. You know what I'm saying? So this doesn't happen often. You know what I mean? Like the IBF just giving guys exemptions because they like them. Nah, they'll do that for Canelo. You know what I'm saying? So Sergey Derevchenko, unfortunately for him, he's gonna have to wait. And usually when guys have so many belts like this, they don't have to fulfill a mandatory for 12 to 24 months. So who knows when he'll even get a shot at Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean? So it's unfortunate for him, but I'm sure the zone definitely likes the idea of Canelo Alvarez not having to fight Derevchenko as of right now. They'd rather make that Triple G versus Canoli fight, the trilogy, the third fight. A lot of people think the last fight was controversial. I don't know how. I seen Triple G get schooled out there by Canelo. You know what I mean? So that's what it is for the man Canelo right now. You know what I'm saying? The man is not even what's his name? What's his name back in the day? Man from Germany. What's Darius Michikowski? I forgot who his mandatory was at the time when he took that IBF strap off of Virgil Hill. You know what I mean? Virgil Hill had two straps, WBA and IBF, and the lineal at 175 pounds. Michikowski beats Virgil Hill. But Chukowski has a mandatory to fulfill with the IBF. He says, fuck that shit. I forget who it was, man. I can't even remember right now, but he kept it moving and he vacated or got stripped of his IBF strap. Matter of fact, he dropped the WBA too and just remained with his WBO, which he does have the most title defenses at 175 pounds in boxing history. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. Canelo Alvarez, man, ain't gonna fight the man Derevchenko. I don't know if anybody's gonna really be upset about this. I mean, I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. It's Canelo. I mean, the man took steroids, got caught twice, got failed what you call it, two 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 failed drug tests, PED tests, and then the man fought that same year. You know what I mean? Basically, didn't even get reprimanded. So I'm not surprised. Sergey Derevchenko, this is what happens. Look at Jamel Charlo. How long he been a WBC WBC interim champion at 160 and the mandatory to Canelo. He was a mandatory to Triple G. He don't look like he's gonna get that fight for another 24 months if he's still around and if he's still winning. If Canelo don't even move up in the meantime, in between time to 168 or to go to 175 and claim you want to fight guys like Kovalev. So we shall see, but that's what it is. Be Marsh Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. Hit that thumbs up when you come in this piece. And if you're leaving out, hit that thumbs up same way. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and share. I'm gone. Peace.